DesignerLogic makes it easy to export proposals and bring them into QuickBooks Online as estimates. This gives you total control over what goes into your accounting program. We have a separate video showing how to set this process up. In this video, we're going to just go over the actual exporting of a proposal. So the first thing you want to do is go to the project that you're going to be exporting proposals for and make sure that those project or projects have the correct tax location. So go into the edit page for the project, scroll down and check edit tax address. And make sure this address is the actual location for using sales tax, because QuickBooks Online uses that location to get the sales tax rate for you automatically. So once that's set up, you want to go to the proposals page. And here you'll see a list of all your proposals for every project. Go to download for QBO for QuickBooks Online. And here we want to filter this list so we have just the proposals we want to export. Now you can do this by date range if you do it every couple days or every week, or you can check the project that you want to export and the proposal on that project. If it's just one, click filter, and that will filter this list to have only the proposal that you have. Now you can export multiple proposals at the same time. You can do 10 or 15 proposals if you want to. We're going to just do one for this purpose. So after you have this filtered correctly, click download, and that will download that estimate or that proposal. And then we want to mark this as being exported. So just hit the select all box, hit this link right here, click update, and that will remove it from the pending export list. Now if we go over to QuickBooks, we want to go to our app section where we have linked apps. Here we have the little SAS AMP bulk importer that we showed in the other video setup, and click launch to open it up. And now we have the dashboard for the importer, and just go to new import, click transaction because we're importing a transaction, and click estimate because QuickBooks calls proposals estimates. Click browse and go to the folder where you have your downloads, and we want to select the proposal file that we just downloaded. Click open, and that's going to bring that into the importer. And here you can see it's already mapped everything for you. You don't have to map anything yourself. And if you click on these, you can see how that all lines up. Definitely do not change any of these because they're going where they're supposed to go. Now the shipping details is not actually shipping address. It's actually the tax location address that we just went over. QuickBooks calls it a shipping address, but it's essentially where they find the tax location for sales tax. So make sure you leave that as it is. Then come down and click review, and then click upload. Now we can see that everything has been imported, and you can hit show results and it will show you what it imported. Let's go over to QuickBooks, and if we go into the estimate section, we can see here we have that estimate, and if we click edit we can open it up. And this is just a generic estimate in QuickBooks. You can obviously set this up to be how you want it to look. But if we scroll down, you can see that all those items from DesignerLogic were brought into QuickBooks along with their pricing and their tax information. And down here, we have the sales tax based on that location that was calculated. And if you click Edit Tax, you can see it gives you the breakdown for all the locations and municipalities for that sales tax, which is very helpful in reporting. Now if we go back to DesignerLogic and we look at that particular proposal, you can see that we have the correct totals, we have all the correct items on it, and everything is in QuickBooks, so you can just do all your accounting directly in QuickBooks and all your project management as it should be in DesignerLogic.